Start the school year with strong safety measures, then adjust as needed.
My biggest concern is that we might go through a repeat of last year.
That saw the Surrey School District bear the brunt of school COVID-19 cases, outbreaks, and isolations. In part, he says, because public health held back the big guns.
Starting with lower safety measures and holding more serious ones in reserve only if the situation gets really serious.
When classes resume in a few weeks across BC, COVID precautions like cohorts that minimize student contact are gone, and COVID cases are far higher than a year ago, and many air ventilation issues remain unresolved. So many BC teachers want to start with a mask mandate, not end up there.
It's a way to reduce the risk right from day one of the school year. So hopefully we don't get to a point where we have to then be shutting down schools or having outbreaks and so on.
The last thing that we want as a BCTF want to be doing is continuing to argue about masks. That does not support anyone. So we're in favor of a mask mandate to begin the school year and then pull it back in the regions of the province where it seems unnecessary.
Both hopeful BC's top doctor is more inclined now to adjust to each region's COVID situation instead of the blanket BC approach used most of last year. Mandating vaccines not off the table for staff, but unlikely, and not for students, no one wanting them penalized. And anyway, they say, as amazing as vaccines are, they don't protect the entire school community.
Both youth and children that aren't vaccinated yet, or at least either not fully vaccinated or not eligible. So we still need to have some layers of protection.
And that means mandatory masking.
Err on the side of calmness and caution, and not have teachers concerned that there isn't going to be a mask policy in place in September, for example. There absolutely needs to be.
Westfall not feeling optimistic that the province will give that assurance at all. And certainly not timely, certainly not as soon as he thinks it should have been.
We're hearing that the health and safety plan for schools won't be out this week, and it may not be out until sometime next week, which is really not enough time. That is far too close to the start of the school year.
For City News in Victoria, I'm News 1130's Lisa Yuzda.